This morning on The Blend, we're joined by Tabitha Cox, who's a realtor with Hanna. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so tell me a little bit about why you think people should work with a realtor.
Well, first of all, I just think that we kind of geek out on houses. We love interiors and exteriors and design trends and all the things that make a house what it is, make it a home. So we love looking at them and helping other people, make their house great. A great compliment a buyer or seller could give me, is if they call me up a couple years and they say, what can I do to help my house maintain its value? Even if they're not going to sell for a number of years, It tells me that they trust, my input. And then we just have gone through the process of buying and selling a house so many more times than the average person does. Average person will buy or sell a house 3 or 4 times in their life, and we go through the process 20 to 30 or more times in a year. So we've solved so many problems and figured out so many issues that it helps us sort of be proactive about protecting our clients from the stress of dealing with a lot of things that come up in the process.
Actually, that leads into my next question, because I think about, selling or even buying a house, the emotional process of that is sometimes intense.
It is intense. It is intense. The best thing I can say that we do for that is that we act as a buffer in relationships between buyers and sellers. There's a lot of emotion involved in buying and selling a house, and when you have to have a hard conversation with a client telling them something they don't want to hear, you're gonna, as an agent, I'm gonna be the first person that gets back that emotion from the seller. Say, I'm gonna take that on, I'm gonna help them process it, I'm gonna let them talk through it, give them sort of the time to handle it, and then I'm gonna take all of that and then go and talk to the other side. And so we act as a buffer between buyers and sellers so that the emotion isn't the biggest thing at play. That's a huge part of what we do emotionally to help the process.
Well, and I think it goes back to what you said earlier, too, in the sense that you've sort of seen all the scenarios that might play out, so you can help guide that buyer or even seller through it. Because it's all brand new to maybe somebody who's buying or selling a home.
For sure. Or you have people that have lived in a house for 30 years and they are overwhelmed by the process of trying to dig out. And you can help them months ahead of being ready to sell. You can okay, we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and you just handle them with care the whole time.
All right. Tabitha, thank you so much. You can get a hold of Tabitha by going to tabithalcox.com or give her a call. The number's on the screen. Thank you, Tabitha.
All right. Thank you for having me.